There was once a pretty young girl with no husband, no father, no mother, no brothers, no kinfolk. They were all dead and gone. She lived alone in the hut at the end of the village, and no one came near her, and she never went near anyone. One evening a goodly wanderer came to her, opened the door, and cried, "I am a wanderer, and I have been far from the world. Here will I rest. I can no further go." The maiden said, "Stay here, and I will give thee a mattress to sleep on, and if thou wilt, victuals and drink too." The goodly wanderer soon lay down and said, "Now once again I sleep. It is long since I slept last." "How long?" asked the girl, and he answered, "Dear maid, I sleep but once a week in 1,000 years." The girl laughed and said, "Thou jest surely. Thou art a roguish fellow." But the wanderer was sound asleep. Early next morning he rose and said, "Thou art a pretty girl. If thou wilt, I will tarry here a whole week longer." She gladly agreed, for already she loved the good wanderer. So once they were sleeping, and she roused him and said, "Dear man, I dreamt such an evil dream. I dreamt thou hadst grown cold and white, and we drove in a beautiful carriage drawn by 6 white birds. Thou didst blow a mighty horn, then dead folk came up and went with us. Thou wert their king." Then answered the goodly wanderer, "That was an evil dream." Straightway he rose and said, "Beloved, I must go, for not a soul has died this long while in all the world. I must off, let me go." But the girl wept and said, "Go not away, bide with me." "I must go," he answered, "God keep thee." But as he reached for her hand, she said, sobbing, "Tell me, dear man, who art thou then? Who knows that dies?" Said the wanderer, "Thou ask'st vainly. I tell thee not who I am." Then the girl wept and said, "I will suffer everything, only tell me who thou art." "Good," said the man, "then thou comest with me."
I death.
The girl shuddered and died.